Merry Christmas. Oh, I'm sorry. Merry Christmas. I know that some of you say I'm too loud. Sorry. So, hello everyone. Good morning. I am in a good mood. It's Christmas Eve. I'm going Christmas caroling tomorrow with friends. Some of them are men. And I'm not wearing, let's get this all set up. I'm not wearing makeup today because I have a lot of comments I want to do today. All these people. This is a remarkable. Hopefully one of you will get this for Christmas. It's so rad. I love it. Okay. So the reason I'm not doing makeup today, oh darn it, I'm gonna blur it. Oh, here we go. Okay. Is Mick Daggy. I'm sorry we can't be friends. Women who wear makeup are deceptive by nature. Y'all are lying without saying a word and can't be trusted. So, today I'm not wearing makeup, so I can be honest with you, Mick. I think you're a retard. Merry Christmas, Mick. Merry Christmas. That's the only time I'm gonna be mean. The rest, you guys, I'm in a really good mood. So let's move on, shall we? All right, so let's do polyspace. Jen, do you talk about this filtration system you've been mentioning in any of your videos? I was thinking about that, and I would say, bing, bing, bing. I'm going to put two videos where I kind of talk about it. It's the how to create a fulfilling life. I talk about a model of creating abundance in something, finding a worthy audience, and then you become fulfilled. And then also the wedge. What's your wedge number? The plumb line. So I would just say the filtration system that I'm talking about is cultivating. How about 2020? I'll try not to use these words. Creating a self-esteem from doing and providing for the community so much that you start to really value yourself. And then I truly believe that when you do that, you automatically create a filtration system. If you really, really value yourself, you're not going to hang out with bags of shit. You just won't. You'll be ickified by them. That's not a great answer, but those two videos I'm posting up there. Okay, moving on. Next up, we have Casey Sexton. Okay. They insist I have no friends of the female persuasion while they continue to text and chat continuously with theirs, which is fine with me. I trust, but it should be a two-way street. I agree. And then he was cheated on. Mm-hmm. I eventually was awoken one night by her phone. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Beeping. There was romantic text. Cedric. Let's move on to Cedric. The problem is that you get some kind of joy. Okay, I do like this. I'm going to read this. The problem is that you get some kind of joy out of your friendship, and it may be different from that of your partner. When it's the same sex, you don't really compare, but it's very easy to compare when you get from what you get from someone and your partner when it's the same sex. And then you're in the, why can't you be more like Betty? Without realizing that behaving like this is exactly the reason why you're friends in the first place. AKA the guy partner that doesn't listen and shares. Okay, so I understand that. But at the very end of this video, at the very end of the last video, I said in my list of things, if you're being honest with yourself, why you wouldn't allow your partner to be friends with the opposite sex is exactly that. Comparison. I'm afraid that if I'm compared to your friend Betty's gonna win. Okay, so at the end of the video that I did, I list 10 things, if you were to be honest with yourself and your partner, the things you would have to say out loud to articulate why you would be denying access of friendship. And that's one of them. I'm afraid that if I'm compared to someone else, I'll lose you. I don't care. I mean, I absolutely agree with your comment. That can happen. But I'm not afraid of my partner comparing me to anyone because I'm awesome for my partner. And the thing is, who are we so afraid to lose? Are we afraid of losing a partner just because? Because that would be my thing. Like if someone's gonna compare you and cheat on you or leave you, then fuck them. I want to lose as many people as I can who are not right for me. You know, I mean, I even have some subscribers or people that repeatedly come back and just say dumb shit. I wish I could get rid of them, but because it's online. But if we were friends in real life, I would push them away. I don't want them. So I think it's great. Let people, someone in the comments said, give somebody just enough rope to hang themselves. And I like that. Let people filter for you. Get rid of them. That was long-winded. Sorry about that. But thank you, Cedric Villiers, for that comment, that Christmas comment. All right, let's move on. Arkangel 1 says, there he is right there, says a lot of things, but I like that. I guess I'm a rare person in that I do not feel compelled to have sex with every member of the opposite sex I get to know. I don't know about others, but I have no issue being in a relationship with a woman and also having other women as friends. The person I'm with knows how I am and has no issue with it either. I guess it has to do with the fact that my philosophy on relationships is that if I'm not going to be faithful to the person, then I should not have her as a wife or partner. You know who I could be friends with? Arkangel. We're not a threat to each other's relationship. Remember, some people can't be friends. And if you don't want a partner that is friends with the opposite sex, I don't care. Like, to each their own. This is just my opinion. Thanks, Arkangel. Merry Christmas. Eben Esuru. Oh, here you are. Right there. So, Eben Esuru says he had a wife and she wanted to control my interactions with others and deny them with females, even if she was part of my life after them. I allowed this to go on for years and hoped she would outgrow this childish behavior, but she did not. Slowly it progressed into trying to control more aspects of my life until we were at the point of divorce. So in short, we only get one body to control, not everybody. Sorry if I went off topic. You didn't. I think that's great. The other thing I would say is, one of my videos, what nice guys need to know, I talk about boundaries. And there's some people in the comments like, you are so stupid. It doesn't work like that. Or they say, it should be clear, the boundaries. It's not clear. We're all individual. I liken it to salad dressing. Some ingredients go really well together, or just cooking. Some ingredients go well together, but if you have brie cheese, no. It's like scallops and blue cheese. I don't think it makes any sense. They don't work together. Separately, they can work really well with other components, but together, it doesn't work. So, with boundaries, I would say I wish that you would have left her before. If that was one of your boundaries, like, hey, you can't control me. Trust me or don't, but I want to be friends with who I want to be friends with. So I wish that would have ended just a little bit sooner. I am sorry if you are upset about the divorce. I don't think she sounded great anyway. Merry Christmas. Cowrie. Universe. Hold on. Oh, here he is. Look at it. These are... What I have found for me... Okay. I can't be friends with women. I tried many times. Men and women have different types of understanding of friendship. Women love male attention, but males don't care for female attention unless it's sexual. Does everyone agree with this so far? If a partner wants to cheat... this is the rope one. I really like number 4. If a partner wants to cheat, he will cheat no matter what. You always should pay attention to his or her actions and let them have enough rope to hang themselves. That's a lot of people are mentioning listening and watching the person. Oftentimes, when we find ourselves in a relationship or liking someone, it's because we are framing them under the assumption that the picture is exactly what we want to see. But sometimes ugly marks, sometimes it starts to become ugly art, but we don't want to see it. Blissfully ignorant, willfully ignorant is what I would say. And I totally agree. You know, I don't know. I kind of want to tell you guys this story. It's really gross. So I guess tap 20 seconds if you don't want to hear it. This is gross. I was cheated on once when my filtration system wasn't very good. I was 17 years old, and I was my boyfriend cheated on me with my guy friend. My guy friend sucked my boyfriend's dick. That's the only time I was cheated on. I should have. Well, I was gonna say I should have looked for signs. I mean, this is how many years ago now? 20 some years ago. I don't know if I would have seen any signs, but I didn't go out into the world thinking that I would be cheated on again. I could have. It could have tainted my perspective. Another time, I dated a guy who did me dirty. He was mean. Overly mean. Let's call it overly mean. And that broke us up. But I said a prayer to God when I was a believer. And it went something like this. I think we should all say a prayer like this. Pray with me. In the name of Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear God, please help me to understand that one individual is not a representation of every potential partner. Please help me to not be jaded and bitter. Please help me to keep my cheerful demeanor and my hopeful attitude in the world. And please just help me to choose better people. Amen. I think if I read in so many of the comments, I wish that people would say that prayer. I don't care if you don't believe in God. But to come to terms with that, did I go off on a tangent and absolutely not say anything at all? That sounds exactly like me. Okay, let's move on to Darth Yvonne. I like what he has to say. He's basically saying that he and his wife don't have time for other people. And yeah, because they're busy with themselves and their children and their work. We're not going to spend hours connecting with the best friend about intimate matters when we already have each other. I get it. If you like opposite sex attention so much, you need your close male friends you've collected over the years. That's great. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and I guess maybe it depends on the level of intimacy too. You know, like if you're hanging out all the time and being like really developing a close connection, I don't think that that's great. I also wouldn't like my partner to do that. But I would, if he was doing that, I would ask him where the lack is in me. And if he couldn't find one, I would probably end the relationship. Because I do want to be number one. Number uno. Number one. Hey, that's racist. Sorry, Merry Christmas! Alright. Next up is Paul Lamont. I have some female acquaintances that I politely refer to as friends. I have them in my life because they offer some benefit to me. Oh, that sounds very feminine. I'm just giving you shit, but I just hear so many things like, women are only friends because they get a benefit. So it's nice to hear that can be two-sided. Whoa. Christmas rose. Okay. But I would never trust one of them, and all my interactions are on my terms. I have no problem with that. I never allow them to come to my house or ride in a vehicle with me, not for any reason. Understanding female nature as I do, I would know they would kill me in an instant without hesitation if they thought it would benefit them. You know, this Christmas season, I just would like to say, if you have friends or acquaintances of the same sex or the other sex that you think would kill you, that's a bad filtration system. Paul Lamont, Merry Christmas. I hope you don't get murdered by all your friends. Okay, I really like John Broughton. Treachery of any degree is a walk off the lot offense, so pay attention to your significant other or prospective significant other. If they cheat in small filtration system here. If they cheat in small matters, they will cheat in bigger matters. If they fib to others, they will lie to you. If they prove irresponsible outside of your relationship, they will prove irresponsible in yours. You can know a tree by its fruit rang true 2,000 years ago and is true today. As for opposite sex friends, you don't have to be in the fire to come away smelling of smoke. What an awesome comment. Pay attention to people. That's what I was saying before. Excuse me. Rosé. Green eyes, green. Okay. Okay, here we go. Look at, just all you have to do is read the comment section to see that there's so many different types of people. I'm an equal opportunity friend creator. Sadly, the females I meet are very boring and selfish. I heard the word comes from Hebrew, which means deep well. So long as I'm dropping coins and nuggets into the female masses, they will be my friend. The problem is the way gravity works. Those coins and nuggets I drop in the well rarely come back, if they come back at all. Well, don't be friends with, unless you're a murderer, don't be friends with, was it Darth Yvonne, who says that his acquaintances will kill him? And Darth also, I if it's the wrong person, sorry about that, Darth, but some people are takers. Some people are givers. Do any of you ever wake up in the morning wondering how you can better your friend's life? Your partner's life? Do you ever leave the house intentionally going, I'm going to do 3 good things. I'm going to make 3 people smile. I'm going to tell 3 jokes. I'm going to connect with 3 people. Do you guys ever do that? Do you ever intentionally try to be a good person to someone that you love? All of you that are watching are going to have different answers. Some of you are like, yes. Some of you are like, fuck no. No, wait, what? What? Some people do that? Some people are givers. Some people are takers. Find another giver. The majority of us still believing unicorns. I play a few hands, but end up folding pretty quick. Seems like the modern Western female is only good for sex, and many not even that. I've heard that. I like how he writes. Oh, that I might shame you. No. I don't think there's anything shameful in what you said. I thought it was a really good comment. Thank you, green eyes. Merry Christmas, green eyes. Okay, let's move on to art of free speech. He says some cool shit, but I really like, regarding jealousy, I think a little bit of jealousy is actually a good thing. I want to know if my partner's feeling jealous. 1, so I can reassure her, but 2, because it shows she cares, or at least isn't so psychotically full of herself as to think I don't have other options. That's a really good point. And I think jealousy, like at the end of that video that I did, I try to control my jealousy. It's not that it doesn't exist, but it hurts me more than it hurts my partner. Good comment. Merry Christmas. Chris Neelis, what bullshit, Jennifer? What bullshit? Okay. David. Clearly, I work with a woman who is a hard 10. We can talk about anything, have lunch together, etc. She's a great leader, has her doctorate, and has a figure like a runway model. Her face is incredibly beautiful. Do I find her attractive? Duh. Would I have sex with her even if she threw herself at me? Nope. Wait a minute. Men are incapable of that, right? Like, you just want to fuck everyone. Everyone's different. Individuals. Merry Christmas. I'm happy that you get to work with someone who's fun to look at. Beauty is fun to look at, isn't it? I'm going to do a video on beauty, I think. Not just beauty in person, but like making your life as beautiful as possible. I'm almost done. What are you guys going to do today? It's Christmas Eve. I love Christmas Eve. I'm making filet a la Oscar and the berries with the creme anglaise, whiskey creme anglaise, and just some like stuffed peppers for munching. I got a bottle of my favorite Pinot Noir, which is Flowers. You guys, it's only like $40. Pinot is usually expensive because it's a harder grape to Did you guys know I'm a level 2 sommelier? But I haven't even thought about wine in like 10 years, so I hardly even qualify. But anyway, Pinot is really hard to make. The grape skin is thin and it's very finicky where it grows. So it grows really well in Oregon. And what is that? Longitude? Latitude? Which one's this one? I'm just a dumb girl. I don't know this, but Oregon is on the same line as Burgundy, France. That's why they both grow Pinot Noir very well. I actually don't know where Flowers is from, but it is such a beautiful Pinot. So this holiday season, with your ham and Pinot go really well together. You know what else? Hot dogs and Pinot. Hey, if you have kind of plebeian taste and you just want a hot dog, that's fine. You can still enjoy Flowers Pinot Noir. Okay. I guess I'll do, I know, there's one more. Jack Smith, no, you should not restrict access. If they're going to cheat, let them and get rid of them. My mind exactly. Oh, there's Troy with his hypergamy pill. Troy, you want to hear something? Totally crazy. I've never cheated on anybody. Never. You want to know what else? When I was dating, I dated a guy just for a couple months who was... Actually, this guy was awesome. He was more libertarian minded, so I didn't have to fight with him politically. And we were at the Broadmoor. Broadmoor is a resort. And we were drinking cocktails, and he's like, can we please just get a room and spend the night because I've been drinking? And I said, no, let's just take an Uber to our separate houses because I don't want to sleep with you. I don't want to have sex with you. I don't want to sleep in the same room with you. Plus, the Broadmoor, getting a Broadmoor room right now would be really expensive, like $700-800. And he was pretty drunk. He goes, I am so fucking rich. And he was so fucking rich. He was a millionaire many times over. Guess what? He wasn't right for me. I didn't care about his money. I know that's really hard for a lot of you to understand. And actually, I'm learning that maybe I'm not that normal because there's a YouTube channel that I recently found of a woman who teaches other women how to fuck over men for money. You know, there's also YouTubers who teach men how to fuck women over and just get in their pants. There's shitty people out there, but we're not all shitty. Troy! You know what? Oh, wait. There's one more. This is the last one. Just for clarification, do you follow your own set of rules of not having friends of the opposite sex as well? And then Lackluster, my boy, when did she say that was her set of rules? And he's like, no, she said that at the end. Remember, I did my list of 10. No. What I did there was I took my mind, and I put it into the mind of a jealous man who restricts his girlfriend's or wife's access to friendship, and I put my mind in a jealous woman who restricts her boyfriend or husband's access, and said, if I was that person, how would I think? And those are the 10 that I came up with. So those aren't I allow. I'm very into freedom. Merry Christmas. So thanks for sticking around. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a really good mood. Some days I'm in what's your default number? 0 to 10, if the aggregate of your mood. 10 is amazing, 0 is horrible. My default number has always been 8. So I'm at like a 9.2 right now. And sometimes when I make a video, I'm at like a 7. So I'm sorry that you have to experience that level of energy. What's your default number? What are you going to do for Christmas? Like, subscribe, don't. Keep hating me. All women are shitty. But everything I said is true today. And I'm being honest. Do you know why? Because I don't have makeup on. When I clean my face, I can feel myself becoming an honest person. Shit's crazy. Okay, everyone, go wash your face. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.